Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brownie. So if you're new here, karibu sana. For those who are coming back, yay, continue coming back. So today I'm going to do a chapati recipe, and here are the ingredients. We have a bowl. This is what I'm going to be using to mix my things. I have a cup. I measure with this for, this cup for me goes for 4 chapatis. Then I have this flour. This is atamak flour. It's usually mostly for diabetic people. And I have the normal flour. I usually empty it in this container for easy accessibility. Then I have oil. I've just emptied my normal oil here. I have some salt, some sugar, and lastly I have hot water. Not hot per se, warm water. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to measure my cups. I want at least 20 chapatis, so I'm going to do five of these. I feel my water is a bit hot. I'm going to cool it down. Five. Then I'm going to add some sugar. I'm just eyeballing. I prefer sweet than sour, than salty chapatis. So I'm going to eyeball it roughly 1 big tablespoon. Some salt. Not a lot of it though, like a small tablespoon. Then I'm going to add some oil. Also this one, I'm going approximately 1 big tablespoon. Then I mix. Before I mix the flour, I ensure that all the salt and sugar is dissolved so that I can add flour. You see, no sugar is seen anywhere. Then I'm going to add the flour. This one is what makes brown chapati. So I'm going to add a little inside there. Then my normal flour. Then I mix. You mix as you continue to stir until you have a consistency you want. I'm going to go in with my hands now. The duck is heavy for this spoon. I'm going to knead with my hands. So guys, this is what to expect when you're done kneading. The flour should be like, the mixture should be like this. You can see, you don't see any flour anywhere. Everything is well mixed, and my bowl is very, very clean. You have to be, as you knead, you remove the ones which have stuck at the edge until everything is soft and does not stick on your hands like this. So I'm all done. You can see my mixture looks a bit different because of the atta flour, which is a bit brown. So I'm going to leave this. I'm going to add some oil on top, a little bit, not to add, to prevent the flour from forming a crust. Then I'm going to cover everywhere, all around, and ensure that it has the flour, the oil, sorry, like this. Then I let it sit for 30 minutes. I'm going to cover it up with a cling film. I'm going to cover it up like this to prevent air from entering, which may cause the crust, the flour to, the dough to form a crust. All done. So now I'm going to set it aside for the 30 minutes as I prepare my working area. I will see you guys when I'm done.
A few minutes later.
Let's see our dough. Look, you see, letting it sit makes it a bit stretchy, hence enabling you to knead it well. You can see, and it has no crust formed. It's all uniform. My dough, look, it's so stretchy, and that's the stretchiness I was looking for. So in a bowl, I've added some flour. This one is to butter up to flour the countertop so that it does not stick. My oil still remains and a rolling pin. So let me show you what I will do. So I'm going to cut a little piece like that, a quarter of my dough like that. My countertop is clean, so I'm going to flour it on like this, both sides. This one is to prevent it from sticking on the countertop. Then I'm going to roll it outwards. This one doesn't have to be a perfect circle because it's what you're going to cut so that you form the chapatis. Add more flour if there is need, if you can feel it sticking on the countertop like that. You keep turning as you roll it. Like that. Now I'm going to add some oil in every bit. That one is enough. Now I'm going to use my palm and spread it everywhere. You can use a spoon, but me I would rather use a hand because I'll do it more faster. Like that. After every edge is well done, then I'm going to pick out my knife, then I cut. So cut, then roll like this. Like this. You ensure that the oiled part is on the inside. Then you roll as you stretch, like this, like this. I hope you're seeing, like this. I'm stretching as I'm rolling, like that. This is a lot, so I don't want to have very big chapatis. So I'm going to do this for the entire now. I roll it, I stretch and roll, I stretch and roll, like this. if it's extra, you can set it aside. You're going to roll it on the chapati that will be. So ensure that you have covered the oiled part. It's on the inside. I can estimate because I usually know how my chapatis I need them to be. So that's why you can see sometimes I'm not leaving any behind, and sometimes some is being left. For this one is small, so the remaining I'm going to continue adding here to make one full. You see, he has already made a full one. I'm going to do this for the entire day. I'll see you when I'm done. Guys, I'm done, and it has produced 21. This is a small one, 21 and a half, because I added a little water because my dough was quite hard and it had not mixed. So now when you're done here, it's the time you turn on your pan. So let me show you what I do first. So now I've put my pan on fire. It's on high. I want the pan to get hot. So I'm going to do one by one. I'll prefer starting from the first one I prepared to the last one to prevent it from adding in. So I'm going to knead. This is how you knead. When you set it out, you put it like this. You roll this side, then you turn it like this, like that. Roll. Sorry. To flour this so that it might not like that, then again like that, then like that, and don't knead the center only, roll even outward so that your chapati might not be big on the outside but inside it's very thin. So like that. This one is ready to go to the pan. I'm going to set it aside. So I prepare another one. Let me show you guys again. You flour the countertop like that. Then you roll. Then you turn it like this. Roll again. Turn it like this. You roll. Turn and roll. You ensure you have balance all the sides. Then after you're done, I'm going to put my first one. My pan feels hot, So I'm going to place this one here. Like that. This one I move it aside. Like that. Pick another one. These ones enable me to go fast when I do 2 at a go, not like one. The first one takes a while before it starts having the brown parts, so you keep checking. Ensure that your pan is hot so that you can place it. I like this one. I like it cooking for some time before I place the other one so that it browns evenly on the sides. You see, it's starting to brown, but it's not the brown I want. So I'm going to keep turning just like that. Then now I can turn a bit. Let that side cook for some time before we continue. This other side has cooked as well, so I'm going to set it aside. Pick the one I rolled earlier, place it on the pan, ensure that it's evenly placed. Then I'm going to place this on top. Set this one aside again, roll another one. You see, this is what I was saying. If your pan gets hot very quickly, you can as well lower the heat. You can rotate like this so that it can cook evenly. And when you see a part that is not cooked, return it and place it just near the center for some time. Then you can check if it has cooked. This one is all cooked. I'm going to remove, put another one. I prefer layering them, not cooking one by one. For me, one by one is quite tiresome. So I layer them up. Guys, now I want to finish up with these ones. I'm going to apply now, cook with oil. This one was the first round. I prefer doing 2 rounds so that it gets well cooked. So let me reduce this a bit. So I'm going now. This is what I do. After I'm done, for the first one, I oil the pan, then place the chapati, still in layers, like that. Rotate it round. Now for this top one, I'm going to put oil on top like that. Then I spread it using a spoon until it reaches every part, just like that. Then I turn. You see, like that. I prefer them well cooked to all sides. Like that. This one is all done. This is done. So I'm going to place it here. I want it to cool for a bit So I'm going to place it there. I'm going to apply more oil for the other. Turn it like that. This one is done. Place it outside. So as they are getting cooked, I'm reducing one by one. The one that is well cooked, I remove, I place aside, so that I don't have so many in the pan. Like that. You turn. The one that's not cooked on the other side, you turn, rotate, apply more oil on the uncooked part. Just like that. My pan is still doing well. Turn. I had reduced my heat from 10 because the pan was hot, so I've increased again. The more you let them stay in the pan, that's when they harden. So I would rather you work with medium to high heat than low heat, very low heat. As you are applying like this, press on the chapati so that you ensure every part is leaning on the pan so that it can cook well. So this is what you get when the duck does not cook at the first round. You see the way it is not brown, it doesn't have many brown patches, it has the white one. So when you're doing, this was the first one, that's why, but the rest you can see the brown part is well seen, like this one, you see, like that. So this ones I'm not going to remove because that's the last one. As it's cooking, I'm going to need another one so that immediately I remove, I don't have to switch off the light, the heat. I'm going to place this one. It's done, it's cooking, look. It's all done. I need to remove this. Then I put this on the heat. So guys, look, this one, you see, there it's coming off very nicely. It's quite hot, like that. You can peel off, you see, you can see it has the layers. It's quite hot, huh? You see the layers. So let me continue and show you when I'm done. last one. Now it's time to cook with the chapatis with oil, so that we finish the last process. If you're not able to layer like me, don't stress. You can do 2 or 3 at a go. But me, I prefer layering them up, because the more they press, the faster it cooks down there, and then it cooks evenly at all edges. As I showed you earlier, now this one, I'm going to remove, oil the pan, then place it on top like that, rotate like that. Do it a bit quickly because it might burn, and I don't want it to burn. Like that, then turn. You see, that is what I meant. The more it stays longer, it will get burned. I apply again oil. Keep checking, don't remove if it has not cooked both sides. You see, now after I'm done with it, I remove it and set aside. Continue with the rest. If you find that your pan is too hot, reduce the amount of heat to low. This one, when it's done, I'm removing and placing it somewhere. When you pour in oil, spread it evenly. Ensure it reaches every part of the chapati. If you flip and this part is not cooked, return it, move it to the center, and then you keep pressing like this for some time, then turn. You see it's cooking. You just continue doing that, then turn. This one is done. I remove. Now I can place these others. Keep regulating your heat the way you want it to be, so that and please make sure you're keen enough not to burn your chapatis. You see, this one is taking time because it had not cooked well prior. So you ensure it has browned evenly like this. You see this one? It has brown patches but not as deep, but when I cook it will have the brown patches like that. My chapatis are not heavy. If you cook heavy ones, they won't cook well. It's just a thin layer, but not so thin. Let's say medium. You see, it is well cooked. When you're done, remove, place aside. Just like that. I prefer having like 4 at a go or even more. This is the second last one. This one is well cooked. Oh my god. So guys, for the last one, when one is done, I won't remove, so that I place it on top of the other to ensure that it cooks on well on both edges. You can see me turning. It's because this part is not well cooked. You see, everywhere is evenly browned. I'm almost done. All my chapatis are well done. You can see all of them are well cooked, even at the edges. Can lift a few so that you guys can see. You can see all of them are well cooked. You can see all of them. So I place them here first so that they cool down before I place it here. This is the paper that you remove the fluff from. I'm going to line my bowl like that. Now from there I'm going to pick all of them and place them inside. I do that because of moisture. If I place them without the pepper, they'll absorb water and they'll become soggy at the edges. Then I'm going to cover them like this. Use a kitchen towel also to cover on top like that. Ensure that there is nothing, no opening left. Don't have to tie it so much, but like that, so that it doesn't absorb the moisture. Then I cover it with the lid. I'm going to cover like that. This one is somehow an airtight container. Then I let them stay. The moment one wants to eat, they are going to pick one. Like I showed you earlier, let me show you something again. You can see they are quite soft. Then when you can see the moment you cut, it splits. So it comes in layers. You can see, you can peel off. They are very soft, very yummy, like that. So guys, thank you for watching this, and bye bye. See you on the next one.